What social norms among LGBTQIA plus members that needs to be redefined or highlighted so that people may understand better the community where you belong? Once again, what social norms among LGBTQIA plus members that needs to be redefined or highlighted so that people may understand better the community where you belong?
We need to redefine the respect to each other. Because having these norms that we have respect, just having those people around us giving love, it's just normal. But if we're going to redefine the respect, we're going to gain equality to each and every one. And we are fighting for equality. And if we're going to have this respect to each and every one, that we are the individual, that we have a different perspective in life. So if we do have this respect, and we are going to redefine this respect, for sure, we're going to have an equally living life for the LGBT and for the straight.
What is one world-changing idea you believe could significantly improve the lives of LGBTQIA plus people in the Philippines? Once again, what is one world-changing idea you believe could significantly improve the lives of LGBTQIA plus people in the Philippines?
I believe in visibility. Throughout the years, we always put in the back and we don't actually exist. Because we are gay, we are lesbians, we are trans. And because of the world is changing, I believe that visibility is important to us. And as someone who vying to be the next Mr. Gay World, I want to be that coach and I want to lead that visibility to everyone. Not only to the Philippines, but also to the world. Thank you.
Thank you. What advice can you give to a gay man who is planning to come out of his closet? Once again, what advice can you give to a gay man who is planning to come out of his closet?
First of all, you have to be lucky. You need to have luck. But don't get me wrong about luck. Luck is 99% preparation and only 1% chance. You have to be prepared to be discriminated. You have to be prepared that many will be against you. But there is what we call soul chance. That even how much we prepare for it, there's this, we need to surrender. There's no out of our hands. We have no control of it. And just we need prayers, we need faith. So it's basically luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Laguna. As a gay man, how can you help develop an environment that would encourage LGBTQIA plus members to empower themselves or at least sustain their current status for them to be always relevant in our society? Once again, as a gay man, how can you help develop an environment that would encourage LGBTQIA plus members to empower themselves or at least sustain their current status for them to be always relevant in our society?
As a proud member of our community, which is LGBT, I must say that every member of our community should be proud and should be loud and pride for who really they are. Because we should continue to prove to everyone that being part of this community is not a disease. It is actually a gift, a rainbow, a color that gives color to the community. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you. This achieving unity among different communities benefits society as a whole? Once again, how does achieving unity among different communities benefit society as a whole?
Achieving unity starts with family. If each member of the family is united, we can teach our children's children the value of life lessons. Life lessons that we can reach out to our community, our society, even the world, and especially the LGBT community. It's very, very dynamic now and aggressive. And it's about time that we reach out to all the members of the family, because if we're all united, the world will be a better place. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Makati. Wow. As I told- How can we promote a culture of respect in our society? Once again, how can we promote a culture of respect in our society?
First and foremost, respect is something that we earn, not we impose. In earning the respect in cultural society, we must start it with ourselves. If we know how to respect ourselves, then we can go ahead and convey what we are trying to show to the people, how to respect each other. And if that happens, it will scatter not only here in our community, but across the world, and will leave a memorable legacy that the next generation will follow. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that answer. Good evening, Mr. Antipolo.
Hi.
Your question for tonight is, as a gay man, what recent activity had you initiated or participated in that demonstrates your ability to embrace diversity to make a more inclusive society? Once again, as a gay man, what recent activity had you initiated or participated in that demonstrates your ability to embrace diversity to make a more inclusive society?
All right, thank you for the question. Prior to joining the Mr. Gay World Philippines 2024, I'd like to testify that I have already my fair share with my community by helping others through my privilege as a businessman. And I really wanted to collaborate with the Mr. Gay World Philippines organization in amplifying the core value and igniting the advocacy of its platform, which is embracing diversity as well. And I really wanted to reach out as well to our brothers and then sister to our rural and then remote area in the Philippines, where I believe that this community doesn't have enough access to equal rights, diversity, and of course, modern access to our discern information about our community. And thank you.
Thank you for that answer. Your question for tonight is, how can we promote greater acceptance of LGBTQIA+ individuals in our communities? Once again, how can we promote greater acceptance of LGBTQIA+ individuals in our communities?
I believe the only way that we can ever get the respect or acceptance of other people around us is when we show them that we respect ourselves first. Not as a member of LGBT community, but as a person. We need to accept our differences, just like me. I know all of you are asking why I am here, why I am joined. Simply because I have a mission, and that is to accept people like me. Because other people judged me and told me that I'm not qualified enough to join a beauty pageant or national pageant like this. But it's whether you like it or not. You need to accept, because I have a person with a purpose, I have my advocacy, I have my passion, and I have my heart to serve people. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that answer, Mr. Malabon. Good evening, Mr. San Juan.
Good evening.
Your question for tonight is, in what ways can we nurture the talents and potential of LGBTQIA+ youth? Once again, in what ways can we nurture the talents and potential of LGBTQIA+ youth?
I always believe that talents are not inborn. It is actually made. Those youth, they do have those talents, and in order for you to nurture it, you need to make them sure that they are well educated, that they have all the options to be anybody. You have to be, you are more than qualified to be anyone or anybody. Like if you, thank you.
Thank you so much for that answer. I believe our audience really understood what you meant. With that, ladies and gentlemen, your question is, what measures can be implemented to ensure equality for LGBTQIA+ individuals in the workplace? Once again, what measures can be implemented to ensure equality for LGBTQIA+ individuals in the workplace?
Hi, good evening. I believe that these people that has been trying to work is trying their best. So I would go to Article 11166, which is anti-discrimination between ages from 20 to 29. It's anti-HIV. And then I do support people with HIV and mental health. And with resilience, optimism, and bravery, we can all do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Valenzuela. Your question for tonight is, how has empowerment played a role in your journey as an LGBTQIA+ individual? Once again, how has empowerment played a role in your journey as an LGBTQIA+ individual?
I am a married man and I am one son. And I think the love that I gave and the love that I get to my wife and my son is the best empowerment of my life. Thank you. Good evening.
There you have it. Thank you so much, Mr. Silang Cavite. Last semi-finalist. Are you ready for the question?
Yes, I am ready for the question.
Yeah, okay. The question is, what role does acceptance play in fostering a welcoming community? Once again, what role does acceptance play in fostering a welcoming community?
You know what? As a Filipino, we already have that we are hospitable here in the Philippines. I came here with this competition because I know that this organization, I can actually collaborate with Mr. Gabriel Philippines, with my advocacy, for the people who's been left behind the shadows, who suffered from bullying, who got belittled before. Because I've experienced that before since I was a kid. I've experienced that trauma. And I want to use this organization to be the next generation of modern and empowered transformational gay men that this organization is looking for, and I think that is none other than me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pasig.